stretching through the trapezius muscle, just at the base of your neck. And then just settle your body. And always remember, if you feel that when you're sitting up, you feel that you're swaying backwards, maybe put a cushion or a block or a book beneath your hips, and that just might let your hips open up a little bit more for you. And we're going to start off with your breathing. So lengthening again through the spine, collarbone open. Take a long, deep breath in through your nose. And then breathing out through your nose. Take a long, deep breath in. And breathing all the way back out. Take a long, deep breath in. Breathing all the way back out. And then this time, take a longer, deeper breath in. And gently nod down with your chin and holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up. And breathing all the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. Holding on to your breath and nodding your chin gently in. And then raising your chin back up. Breathing all the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. And this time breathe all the way back out. And go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin and holding the breath out. Raising chin back up and breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. Again, breathing out as completely as you can. Lower down your chin, holding your breath out. Raising your chin back up, breathing in. And breathing out. I hope now you can feel the breath is a little bit deeper, a little bit longer. Let's take a deep breath in, raising both of your arms, clasping your fingers. And as you breathe out, let's take a small rotation with your upper body. Breathing in to bring it back to the middle. And breathing out, taking a small rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it back to the middle. And breathing out to lower down your hands, reaching up towards the top end of your mat. Bring your body to sit back into your heels. And as you look up between your hands, let's take a breath in to draw the body up and along the ground. And as you breathe out, come up to a cat stretch. Let's round up through your shoulders and your back. Breathing in to take the head and the tailbone away. And breathing out to sit back upon your heels. Breathing in as you draw the body up and along the ground. And breathing out, let's put up into another cat stretch. Rounding through shoulders and back. Breathing in, head and tailbone away. And breathing out to sit back upon your heels. Breathing in as you draw the body up and along the ground. And as you breathe out this time, curl the toes and send the hips away and head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out to bend the knees and sit back upon your heels. Breathing in as we draw the body up and along the ground. And as you breathe out, let's curl the toes, sending the hips back and the head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out to bend the knees and sit back upon your heels. Breathing in as you draw the body up and through. And breathing out, sending the hips away and lengthening into a long downward dog. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out, bending the knees and sitting it back. Breathing in as we pull the body up and through. And breathing out to send the hips back and down. Breathing in forwards to a high, strong plank. Breathing out to bend the knees and sit it back. Couple more times. Breathing in as you draw the body up and through. And breathing out to send the hips back and away. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out to bend the knees and sit back. And one more time, breathing in as we draw the body up. And breathing out, let's send the hips away, stay in your downward dog, and let's just walk it down from one foot to the other. And just moving the hips just a little from one side to the other. And just working in a little bit more release through the calves, the hamstrings, and the lower back muscles. And then keeping the heels back, and let's walk the hands back in towards your feet. Take a hold of your elbows and just dropping your body downwards. Take a deep breath in, and as you sigh out, let your body hang. Again, deep breath in, sigh and let your body hang deeper. One more time, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, letting go of your arms, bend the knees as you unroll through your spine. And as you get to the top, clasp your fingers, pull the arms high, deep breath in. As you breathe out, often into that side body bend. Breathing in to bring it up. And again, breathing out, over into that side body bend. Again, it's also getting back into the lower back muscles. Come on back up, breathing in and breathing out, letting your arms all the way back down. Okay, stepping up to the top of your mat. Okay, those of you who are joining me on YouTube, you may have noticed I've got two weights down by my side. I'm going to be incorporating them. They're two 1 kilo weights. So if you have anything like that, bring it along. Starting with our first round of sun salutations. Take a deep breath in, raising your arms. And as you breathe out, let's open the chest and fold the body forwards. Breathing in, stepping your right foot back behind you and releasing your knee down upon the ground, lifting your chin. Breathing out, let's step back and hold into a high plank. Breathing in, lower down to your knees, your belly and your chest. Breathing out as we draw to an upward dog, elbows in, shoulders are down. Breathing in as you lower your body back, curl the toes, and as you breathe out, let's push off the ground to plank and back off slowly to your downward dog. Breathing in right foot, stepping through, lifting the chin and releasing the toes back. And breathing out, left leg, lightly stepping it through and folding to your knees. Breathing in as we pull up through the belly, draw all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands coming back into your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out as we dive the body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back, releasing your knee and lifting your chin up. Breathing out, let's step back and hold into a high plank. Breathing in, lower down to your knees, belly and chest. Breathing out, upward facing dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower it back, and as you breathe out, let's push off the ground to plank, and all the way back off into into your downward dog. Breathing in left leg, stepping through, lift the chin, release the toes. Breathing out to lightly step the feet up together at the top of your mat and fold. Breathing in, pull up through the belly and roll, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back. And this time, push away into the calf and raise your left arm up. And let's just take a couple of breaths here, really activating that calf stretch in the back leg. Okay, now taking the hand back down, and let's step back with your left foot into a plank. And we're going to lower down upon your knees, belly and chest. Now I'm going to work here into a version of the breaststroke. I'm going to be using the weights, and as we raise the upper body, I'm going to lift the weights up to activate the tricep muscles. Okay, so the weights are down by my side, one on each side. I'm going to drop the shoulders down and in towards the floor as always. As we breathe in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. As you breathe out, engaging the core, lift the upper body, if you can, also lifting the weights up. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out as we lower and let the shoulders back down to the floor. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out to engage with your core, lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower and let the shoulders back to the floor. Breathing in, rolling back and down with your shoulders. Breathing out to engage your core to lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out as we lower and we let the shoulders draw forwards. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out to engage with your core, lifting your arms. Breathing in to stay. Then breathing out to lower all of the way back down. Couple more. Breathing in, roll back and down with your shoulders. As you lift, keep your legs relaxed. Keep your upper body strong. Core switched on. Breathing in. Then breathing out to lower all of the way back down. Last one, breathing in, shoulders roll back. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out to lower. And letting your weights come back to the earth. Okay, now taking your hands beneath your chin. And let's just take the right leg up a little. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, taking the leg to gently draw over and back. Breathing in, lower it back down and change legs. Breathing out to send the leg over. And breathing in to draw back. Now if the back is a little bit tight today, don't bend the knee too much at the beginning. It might, after a couple, feel a little bit easier. But as we take the leg over, breathing out, sending the leg over, breathing in to draw back. So it's a reverse turning to help wake up the back muscles. But like I say, it's just do it carefully, think about how it's feeling. If it's feeling good, then you could bend the knee and point the toe and make it a little bit more intense. So as you take it over, breathing out, taking it across and over. Alright, finishing off that last one now, breathing out, sending the leg over, and breathing in to come back. Hands beneath your shoulders, and let's gently press the body back up into an upward dog, elbows in, shoulders down. And then softly lower your body all the way back on down. Curl the toes, engage the core, breathe in as you push up to plank, and breathing out into a downward facing dog. Now here, I'm going to reach in beneath the body for a cross back body stretch. You could, if you liked, bring your hands a little bit closer towards your feet if it feels like your legs are a long way away. So I'm going to reach beneath with my right hand, holding on to either the outside or inside edge of your left leg. And then as you look beneath your armpit, take a small twist under. And then bring your right hand back to the ground and take your left hand to your right leg. And reaching across, looking beneath your armpit. And then hand back down to the ground. Let's take a nice big stride through with your right foot, releasing your left knee to the floor, lifting your chin. And then curling the toes and lightly step up with your left leg and fold in towards your knees. Take a breath in as you unroll. Raise your arms, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raising your arms. And breathing out, open the body and fold forwards. Breathing in, step back with your left leg. And as you breathe out, let's raise the right arm. So keeping the knee above the ground, looking on up towards your thumb, gaining calf stretch, gaining a hip flexor stretch. And bring that hand back on down. Now stepping the feet together behind you, taking that right leg back. But now I'm just going to lower you down upon your knees. I'm going to take in a little bit of glute work, so I'm placing my hands beneath the shoulders. I'm going to be working with my right leg extending away, and I'm going to option that we take the left arm to come up and down. Now you can either do that just with your hand, or you can raise your weight. Okay, so I will leave that up to you. So taking out your right leg first, position your hips, gaze slightly ahead. And as you raise the leg and possibly the arm, breathing out and breathing in to lower. Breathing out to lift and breathing in to lower. So pull up into your core, breathing in to lower. Breathing out to reach away, in to lower down. Breathing out to reach, breathe in to lower. And again, engaging with your core, breathing into lower. Keep the shoulders in the same level here. As you lift, breathing out, breathing into lower. And again, belly pulls up, breathing in. Use your Pilates breath work here, out of your mouth, in through your nose. One more on that side, and releasing it back down. Okay, come back in with your right leg. Take out the left leg, and then if you're using your arm too, getting ready with your right arm. As you breathe out and lift the leg, lift your arm, breathing into lower. Breathing out, engage the core, lift, breathing into lower. Breathing out, lift, and breathing into lower. Breathing out, lock into the core, into lower. Again, breathing out, let's lift. Breathing into lower, breathing out, lift and lower. Nice long levers here. Breathing out into lower, targeting the core center here. Breathe out, lift and lower. Pull up into the core and lower. Breathing out to lift and lower. One more time. And lower. Okay, now coming down upon your belly, setting your feet so they're about as wide as your mat. Bring your right arm across the front of your mat. And let's just bring the left fingertips down to the side of you. Take a deep breath in, come on up. Keep the hips level again. And now as you breathe out, glancing over your left shoulder. You might be able to see your left foot. You might be able to see both feet. And gently let it down. Let's swap it over. And now again, as you bring your fingertips down towards the floor, take a deep breath in, rise up onto your forearm. As you breathe out, glancing over your shoulder. Just trying to keep the lower end of your body completely relaxed. front, hands beneath your shoulders, gently come on up into that upward facing dog, elbows in, shoulders down. And then lower the body all the way back on down. Okay, narrow the legs a little bit, curling with your toes, breathing in, push up to plank, breathing out off into a nice long downward facing dog. And let's breathe in to step forwards with your left foot, releasing your right knee down to the floor, lifting your chin. And breathing out to lightly step up with your right foot, unfolding. Breathing in as you pull up through the belly, drawing all the way back up to standing. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. And breathing out and diving your body forwards. Stepping back with your left leg. Placing your heel flat down to the floor. And then placing your right elbow upon your right knee. Now with one big circle, let's brush that left arm forwards. Breathe in, circle it all the way back. Reaching back behind you, tucking behind your waist or to your thigh. And let's take a couple of breaths here, looking backwards. Nice deep breaths here, in through your nose, out through your nose. Now let's release back out your left arm, take it up past your ear. If you'd like to go lower, take your right hand down to the inside of your foot and then looking up towards your thumb. So you've got that lovely long stretch along the side body. And letting that arm brush around the front body, pushing hard through your right foot. Come on up into warrior two, rolling open the front knee, really opening up the back hip, reaching your fingers off in opposite directions, really opening and stretching through the chest. Again, breathe in through the nose, out through your nose. And then we're reaching backwards into reverse. Straighten the front leg if you can, looking up towards your right hand. And if you can, draw your toes back and balance on your heel. And then placing the foot down, keeping the legs straight, although you might want to bring your back foot in a little bit closer. Draw your hips forwards and we're going to move across into triangles. So moving the ribs across to the right. Take your right hand down towards your right leg, left arm coming up. We're going to look on up towards that left thumb. So keep drawing the hips forwards, moving sideways through the body. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. And now let's reverse turn. So we're going to take down the left hand to your right leg. Bend the right knee as you go through. Take your hand either to your leg, your foot or beyond. Then bring your right hand either to your lower back or up to the ceiling. And then if it's all going well, re-straighten the right leg and turn for the twist. Reverse triangle. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. And then we'll bend the knee, clasp your fingers to the back body and coming into humble warrior. Drawing your shoulder upon the inside of your leg and drop your gaze, look towards your back foot and just letting your arms hang up and over. So you have a shoulder girdle, release here. You've got that release coming to the very top of your hamstrings towards your inner thigh muscles. And then releasing your arms, staying low, working your right arm beneath your right leg if you can and finding your fingers. And then working back up your left foot, so you've got a parallel squat. Gaze forwards, and then if you can, keep holding on to your right leg with your right arm and come up to standing for bird of paradise. And maybe extending the leg a little. And then bending the knee, coming all the way back down. And let's release and step back with your left foot. Now, if we can gently roll across onto the outside edge of your left foot, and with your right foot, slide it down, either place it on top or in front of your left foot, coming into your side plank, opening out with your chest, pushing away, feel the oblique muscles working for you, and holding into that balance. Hips drawn forwards. And then slowly all the way back out into your downward facing dog. And extending out again through your tailbone. Now looking forwards, and let's step through with your right foot. And if we can just bring up your left leg, about half of your stride. So it's quite a narrow stance. As we come up to square the hips off over the thigh, reach around and either make a back prayer or take your hold of your elbows. Bring the body halfway forwards and either stay here, feeling hamstrings stretching and also holding you there, isometric hold. Or if you'd like to go deeper, bring your chin towards your shin or your heart towards your knee. We're just going as far as your body feels okay with. Taking some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. And then bending your right knee a little. Let's come on up to about halfway, leaning forwards and coming up for warrior three. So we're lifting up the back leg, hips facing the floor, flexing your back heel. And then releasing your right fingertips to the floor. And if you can, turning the body out into half moon balance. Point the toes now on the back leg. And if you can, looking up towards your thumb. And then slowly releasing your hand back down. Bring the left leg down, fold upon your legs. And as you unroll, slight micro bend to the knees, breathing in, unrolling to standing, and breathing out, hands back to your heart. Okay, now we're going to take a couple of balances just to get the right leg up off the ground. So if we can just let the arms go, roll back the shoulders, fix your gaze points and look towards something that doesn't move. And let's pick up the right foot, placing it either to your calf or above your knee. Letting that knee open up for the inner thigh stretch. Bring the hands in towards your heart. And if the balance is good, let's bring the fingers up through the midline of your body and taking your right hand back behind your left. And breathe here. Take that long, deep breath. Try not to hold your breath. And then releasing down your right hand. And let's take the right foot. Gently let your left arm come forwards. And start to gently take your right foot a little further away from you. So open up your shoulder. Open up into a quad stretch. And now gently bring the leg in and placing your ankle halfway down your thigh, flexing your foot open. As we sit back into your flying pigeon, start to draw again into the stretch through the hips and the glutes, lowering your body. If you don't need your hands out for balance, you could try bringing the hands in towards your heart and just tucking the elbows over the top of your shin. and curling your right toes around your left triceps. And let's come all the way back on up. Extend the leg, and then draw it back down. Okay, let's let the arms go. And let's come down and work into the left side of your body. Hands in your heart. Take a deep breath in, raising both arms. As you breathe out, let's dive the body on forwards. Stepping back with your right leg, remaining forwards on your left, taking your left elbow to your knee, and then brushing forwards with your right arm. Bring it all the way back behind you. Let it come around for your waist or your thigh, and then turning your gaze to look back over your shoulder. Nice deep breaths here. Breathing in and out. And then letting your right arm loose again. Left hand coming to the inside of your leg if you'd like to. And then looking upwards towards your right hand. Deep stretch for the inner thigh muscles. Good strength work. Really opening up, lengthening the side of your body here. And let that arm brush forwards. Push hard through your left leg as you come on up into Warrior Two. So with the knees open, got some good strength work coming into the right quad here. Tailbone tucked under, strength through your arms. And take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, straighten up your front leg, dig the heel in, come into reverse warrior, reaching up and looking up towards your left hand. Nice big stretch out of your waist. And we'll bring the body back up to standing, straighten the legs, and then work your feet in. Make just a touch closer. Tuck your tailbone slightly under, and then as you breathe out, reach across to the left, and then take your left hand down towards your left leg, looking up towards your right thumb. And again, stretching out of your waist, lengthening along the left hand side of your body. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Okay, and then as we gently turn, bending into your left knee a little, and as we bring down your right hand either to your leg, your foot or beyond, and then we can bring around your left hand either to your lower back or extended to the ceiling, and then maybe from there, re-straighten the left leg, if that feels okay. If it feels really not okay, keep the knee a little bit bent. And really work on the reverse turning of the back. Okay, so turn through the spine, the shoulders, the neck. And then as we come back round into Humble Warrior, so we're going to let the head drop down now, give the neck a little break. I'm going to look towards your back foot, letting your arms hang up and over. And again, breathe. Breathe into the inner thigh stretch here. Breathe into the shoulder girdle stretch. And then coming up a little way, drawing your left arm beneath your left leg and see if the hands are available. If they're not available, you could always use a sock just as a bridger until your fingers actually meet. And then we can work up back with your right foot. Pushing hard down into your right foot, and then gently, if you feel like it's staying, bringing the left leg up off the ground. And then maybe a little extension with the leg. And then when you're ready, bend the knee, slowly come back down. Both hands come to the inside of your foot. And let's roll out onto the edge of your right foot and slide your left leg down, either in front or on top. And then if you can, raise that left hand up towards the ceiling and hips draw forwards, looking to the hand if you can. Take some long deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. And then gently bring it all the way back round. Push back out into a downward facing dog there. And now let's step through with your left foot, bringing up your right leg halfway up. So not a very long stride here. Heels are on line again. Bring the body up to halfway. Push back through the hips. Reach around with your hands for either a back prayer or hold on to your elbows. And then either hold out at halfway or lower your chin towards your shin. And take some deep breaths here, in through your nose, out through your nose. And then bending a little into your left knee. And let's come on forwards. Coming up into Warrior 3, we're going to lift up that back leg, pushing the heel out and away from the body. Hips facing the ground, back foot flexed, legs as straight as you can today. And then lowering down your left fingertips, turning your body open to the right, pointing your toes on your back leg now, and if you can, looking up towards your thumb. And then lower your leg back down, folding yourself down and in towards your knees. Let's take a deep breath in, coming all the way back out to standing. And breathing out, hands coming back in towards your heart. Okay, a couple of balances coming up here. So again, open the body back, engage the core, pull up through the midline of your body. Keep breathing as you pick up your left leg, placing it somewhere along the leg, pressing the knee to open, slowly working the fingers up through the midline of your body, and taking back your left hand behind your right. Chin lifts, shoulders draw back. A little bit of a connection with your core, draw the navel back to the spine. Let's lower down your left arm, turn your left leg and hold on to your ankle, your foot, and then as we bring back your right leg, leaning forwards and taking your your right arm forwards. And then bring it back in. And placing your ankle halfway down your thigh, begin to sit your body back if you can. And coming down into your flying pigeon. Maybe hands in front of your heart if you'd like to. Sitting a little bit deeper. And gently we'll come all the way back on up. Take that leg to extend and lowering it down. Alright, letting go of your arms. Step back to about the middle of your mat, heels together. You're going to lower the body down through the legs. If you find this uncomfortable for your knees, your ankles, whatever, come down a different way. Alright, deep breath in, rising up. And as you breathe out, lowering your body down. It does put us in a nice position already for your crow position. So we've got the hands coming forwards. We're either taking the knees around the upper back of your arms, or you're parking your knees right up underneath your armpits. Either will work. The thing for here is to look forwards and is to just gently take your time and find your new centre of gravity. And then when you're ready, picking maybe one foot or maybe both feet off the ground. and hanging out there for a couple breaths. Good for your concentration. And then lowering it back down. Okay, take a seat. And I'm going to roll backwards, but I'm going to again use the weights. Now you can either use one or two, alright, it's totally up to you. You're going to be holding them out in front of you, okay? Taking a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to slowly start to roll the body back. Now it could be that you stay at halfway, that would be fine. Breathing in, and then breathing out to draw your body back on up. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, gently working down through your back, either halfway or if you feel you can, lower your shoulders to the ground. Breathing in, and then as you breathe out, imprint, peel, and draw your body up to a nice tall seated position. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, lowering your body carefully back, taking your time. Breathing in, and then breathing out, imprint your spine, peeling your body carefully back on up to seated. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, lowering your body carefully back, imprinting, breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging with your core, really pull up through the midline of your body and come back on up. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering your body back, vertebrae after vertebrae, breathing in, and then breathing out. Let's imprint, peel the body all the way back on up to seated. One more time, deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering your body back, breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging your core, and peeling the body all the way back on up. Alright, park your weights down for a sec. Now we're going to bring your bed down onto your back. And we're only going to need one weight. We're going to come to a single leg lift, drawing the opposite arm across. So I'll talk you through, alright? But as always, with all of that we're doing, don't feel you've got to do it. So lowering your body down. And then I'm just going to take the weight in my right hand, and I'm going to put my left hand around my head. And then as I bring my left leg up, I'm going to bring my right arm out straight. And then as I bring the leg in towards me, I'm going to bring the hand weight in towards the leg. And then open it back. Now I'm not going to put the head on the floor, it's going to stay in the same position. But I'm going to move with the arm and move with the leg. As you open back, breathe in. As you draw the 2 points together, breathing out. Breathing in, opening back. Breathing out and drawing across. Breathing in, opening back. Breathing out and drawing across. Breathing in, drawing back. Breathing out to draw across. So as my leg goes down, I'm not quite touching the floor, and then coming back on up. Breathing in as we open, breathing out, drawing the arm and the leg together. Breathing in, drawing back, breathing out to draw together. And one more time, breathing in, and breathing out to draw back up together. Okay, come on down, let the neck relax there for a moment. Swap your hands over, bring your right hand behind your head, and bring your left arm to straighten. Then as we come up, connecting the 2 points, bringing it across, and then drawing it all the way back open again. As you come up, breathing out, breathing in to open back. Breathing out, engaging your core as you lift, breathing in to open back. Breathing out, we're stretching it across, breathing in, not quite touching down. Breathing out, reaching your arm towards your opposite leg, breathing on in. And again, breathing out to reach across, breathing in as you lower. Again, breathing out to reach across, breathing in to lower. Breathing out to draw up, Breathing into lower. Let's have 2 more there. Breathing out to lift. Breathing into lower. And 1 more time. And into lower. Okay, now coming into our heel dig. So I'm going to have the feet off the ground in just a moment. The option for the arms is that we will take the arms across the chest and then open them wide in alignment there with your shoulders, and then draw the arms back up together again. Okay, so it's a very simple exercise for your pectoral muscles. Taking both of your feet up there for me, have a neutral back, and now as you breathe out, dig one heel towards the floor and let your arms open, and then breathing in to draw them together. Breathing out, dig the heel down, let your arms open. Breathing in, leg comes up, the hands come back together. Breathing out as you dig down. Breathing in to draw up. Really engage with the core. Breathing out, dig down. Breathing in to draw up. Again, breathing out to dig away. Breathing in to draw up. And again, breathing out to dig down. Breathing in to draw up. And again, breathing out, press away with the heel. Breathing in, draw back up. Breathing out, pressing away and down with the heel. Breathing in, back up. Again, breathing out to dig down. Breathing in, back up. Let's have 2 more here. Breathing out to dig down. Breathing in, back up. And 1 more time. And back on up. Okay, let's just land your hands back down upon the ground there. And just taking your right ankle upon your left thigh. Let's just draw both of those legs in towards you for a moment. Trying to keep your right shin nice and level. So trying to keep it horizontal if you can. Holding on to either your left hamstring or your left shin. Letting that leg go. Let's swap the legs over, take the left ankle on. Try and keep that leg nice and horizontal, draw both legs in, holding on to either your shin or your hamstring. And then letting your legs back on down. Okay, coming back up through the middle. And I've just got 1 more for you here. Now you can either have your legs crossed or you can have your legs out in front of you. I'm going to be working into a little bit of rotation, okay? Now I'm going to option again that we use just 1 weight this time and we turn it. Now as always with this position, I want you to try and keep your sit bones grounded so that as you turn, you really turn from the rib cage, from the back mobility, okay, and really turning from your oblique strength. Alright, so rather than just taking everything around, just try and really use that middle point of your body. So you can either have your hands one on top of the other, or you can have that weight in front of you with your elbows up. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, keep the weight centralized in the middle of your chest as you rotate, and breathing in to draw back. And again, breathing out, let's rotate, breathing in and back. Again, breathing out as you rotate, engaging the core, and breathing in to draw back. Again, breathing out, rotate, breathing in and back. Again, breathing out, let's rotate, breathing in and back. And again, breathe out as you turn, and breathing in to draw back. Breathing out to turn, breathing in and back. Again, breathing out, let's rotate and turn. Breathing in and back. Again, breathing out to rotate. And breathing in back. Breathing out to rotate. Breathing in and back. Last two, on the rotate, breathe out. Breathing in. And again, breathe out, lock that core on. And breathing in. Okay, let's pop that weight down. Now taking your right foot towards the inside of your left leg. Take a deep breath in, raising up with your right arm. And take it all the way across towards your left leg. Be it the knee, the calf, the ankle, or the foot. Releasing your body forwards. Bring your body back on up, and let's change it over. Taking a nice deep breath in, reaching across. And then drawing your body back on up. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of release work for your triceps and your arms and your shoulders. So I brought myself around to a cross-leg position, but please sit in a comfortable position for yourself. It could be kneeling. We do want the length of the spine to be quite tall, and we want to be able to open the body without the head dropping forwards. So my arms are wide. I'm going to reach back as if I was about to touch the fingers behind my head, but not quite, and then reach again. As you reach back, breathing out. As you open, breathe in. As you reach back, breathing out. As you open, breathing in. And again, breathing out to reach back. Breathing in. I'm going to try and keep that gaze forwards. Try not to drop your head down. And breathing in. As I was saying, if it does get a little bit too much sitting cross-legged, kneeling up sometimes makes it a little bit easier to access this range of motion. Alright, couple more. Breathing out, reaching it back. And again, now if you are in touching distance this time, take a hold of the fingers. If you're not quite in touching distance today, take the hand, the opposite arm, and bring the hand downward, bring the elbow downwards. Then you're going to get the tricep stretch and stretch down into the side body, into latissimus dorsi. Okay, and then swap your arms over. Letting go. Now if you just push down the fingers on one side of your body, push them down and towards the floor, take the other arm over the top of your head and gently encourage the ear away from the shoulder. And just let the weight of your hand be heavy enough on your head. Feel that stretch coming along the side of your neck. And then going to the back corner of your head and drawing slightly across. changing sides, fingertips pushing down, hand coming over the top, gently encourage the ear over. And then go to the back corner of your head, gently draw your head slightly across and over. And then come back up. Knit the fingers together, take the hands to the back of your neck and then press up into your hairline. Draw the elbows close together and now rounding your back, bring your head forwards. Keep stretching up into the back of your neck. And then come all the way back on up. Nice big stretch up high, breathing in, breathing out to open it back. And let's again brush those arms forward, stretch between the shoulder blades, breathing in, coming on up, breathing out, opening it back and wide. Again, release, stretch forwards, take a deep breath in, breathing out, opening it wide, and then we're all finished. Very good tonight.